we see still, and we're talking people at the top of the org chart, of course, coming to us at ExecuNet and saying, I just want to look at the job postings. So what would you like? And I know we'll say this, and yet, that mindset is a very difficult thing to change. But what would you love for executives at the top of the chart to understand about how to use job postings, job listings, if at all? What's the real value of doing that for a good part of your day if you're in search?
So I think there's a lot of value in job postings because they alert you to openings. And so people should set up alerts for specific companies they're keeping an eye on, set up alerts on Indeed for the types of opportunities they want to be alerted to. But once they get that alert, you can do so much more to tilt the deck in your favor rather than just hitting the button and applying to a job posting. I would suggest people do some homework and figure out who the decision maker is going to be, who's the hiring manager, and who's that hiring manager's manager. And then reach out on LinkedIn, follow them, get on their radar, like and comment on their posts, on their comments. If you can find out their email, send them a quick email, short, concise, just talking about, so excited to hear you guys are looking for a VP of sales. You can attach your resume and send it to them directly. You can change the subject line. When we run an ad, we probably, at maybe a $300,000 a year base, we'll get 1,000 resumes a day.
Wow, a day.
A day. And so going through them, and keyword matches is a huge thing. The subject line will say 98% match. And you'll look, and I got one just this morning, high school coach, and he showed a 98% match on a CFO role because he knew about keywords and he had matched the keywords on the job requirements, and he was not remotely and it's just such a waste of time. I'm sure it's probably his kid did it for him, but keywords is a big deal. So if you're going to apply to a job posting, look at the mandatory requirements. And again, it's a total waste of time when people lie and fabricate. It's just, there's no point to it. But assuming you really do have the skills, take the time to make sure some of those keywords in the mandatory requirements are in your resume, so it will pick it up. So it will show 98% match, whatever. You can change the subject line. You can say, your search for a VP of sales is over, 100% matched. You can change the subject line. But doing that, changing the subject line, reaching out to the hiring managers directly, at the very least on LinkedIn, getting on their radar. And then if you want to send it to them directly, some people like it, some don't. But as long as you don't pester them, I think just one time would be fine.
Yeah. I love your mind on this stuff.